Hey guys, Shaban is here. In this video, we're going to take a look at the latest update for DSSLite, which includes a command line interface. So, what is command line interface? Command line interface is an interface that allows any replicated actor inside Unreal Engine server to execute a command in order to override the load balancer logic. For example, it can create server or terminate server or move player from server to server. But keep in your mind that the actor should be replicated, otherwise its command will be discarded. So, how it works? First of all, the actor or the player is going to send the command to the Unreal Engine server. The Unreal Engine server is going to add something called RID. We are going to take about it in a few moments, and it will send it to the load balancer. The load balancer will execute that command and reply to Unreal Engine server, and Unreal Engine server will forward that reply to the player that or to the actor that executed that command. So now we are going to see a few of these commands on action. You can go to help tab in order to see all the commands and their arguments. So let's start by trying to move this player to this server by typing move player -k player name and the port of server to move the player to. Okay, here you can see the RID of the command, and here you can see the response. The player moved correctly. Okay, I'm going to go back with this player to map number 2, and I will try to send a notification message which includes hello DSS supporters. Here we go, we can see the message replicated to all the players. So let's try to get a server at a certain port. Okay, I'm going to try to get the server properties of this one. And here we can see the response. We have a server that's launched on this time, loading map number 2 and running at this port, can handle maximum of 50 players and contains 1 player. Okay, so I'm going to try to create a new server. So here we have a few arguments like the map name, and if server is private, so basically if server is private, the players can't access it directly. And here we have if server is protected against scale in, and if server is going to be launched conditionally. So basically if server is going to be launched conditionally, the load balancer will look for a server that contains the same map name and see if it can hold more players. So basically if it can hold more players, it's going to reply for you by its port instead of creating a new one. So let's see how it's going to work. Okay, so now we have server running at map number 1 and can hold more players. So we should see the port of this server. Here we go. You can see that the load balancer replied with a server of port 7770 and which is launched a few months ago. Okay, so now let's try to launch a new server. So basically we are not gonna use the conditional argument. Okay, new server just created now. Here you can see, which contains map number 1 and has no players, running at port 7772. So let's try to close that server. For example, it's running at port 7772. Okay, here we see the response. The server terminated. We also might resize the server. So I'm going to resize the server that's running at port 7771 to hold 1 player, to hold 30 players in maximum. And here we can get its information. Okay, here you can see the server at port 7771 now can hold only 30 players. There is a lot of other commands that you can discover and execute by yourself and try to integrate with your system. So for now, thank you for watching. See you in another video.